Hi, this is Mr. Knowles, and this is the second video for the Grade 5 Unit 4 Math Review paper that I handed out in class. And I'm starting on page 2, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Number 5. Mr. Knowles went to the store to get 2 dozen eggs, but accidentally dropped the bag on his way out. When he got home, he discovered that 2/3 were broken in one carton, and 1/6 of the eggs were broken in the other carton. How many whole eggs did Mr. Knowles have left? Use numbers, words, and a sketch to explain your thinking. Okay, so I'm going to start with my first egg carton right here. 2/3 were broken. So I'm going to draw an egg carton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. Excuse me there. And I'm going to put it into thirds. And it says 2/3 were broken. Okay. So I'm going to use X's to represent broken eggs. So I got a little table or a little legend or a key on the left. So I'm going to cross out 2/3. So it looks like I broke 8 eggs. So this 1/3 here, actually, I have eggs there. So let's draw eggs. So a circle will represent an egg, one that's not broke. In the other egg carton, 1/6 of the eggs were broken. So I'm going to draw another egg carton. I'm going to break it up into 6 equal sections or regions. And it says 1/6 were broken. So the rest of the egg carton was intact. All the eggs were good. That's good because I love eggs. Scrambled eggs, omelets, quiche, you name it. Mr. Knowles likes eggs. Well, how many did I have left? It doesn't really ask the answer to me in fractions. It just says how many whole eggs did I have left. I don't know if you picked up on that right there. So I just got to count the eggs now. There's 4 in one. This one there's 4. And the other one has 10. So altogether, that's 14. So the answer is 14 eggs were left. That seems pretty easy. 6. Solve 5/8 minus 1/4. Okay, subtraction problem. The important thing is 5/8. Students are going to quickly try to make an egg carton which holds 12 eggs, and that's going to be difficult to do because of the number 8 on the bottom of the fraction. The denominator is 8. So we really want to draw kind of a mini egg carton that holds 8 eggs. And you want to fill in 5/8 because you can't really represent 5/8 with something that has 12. It's hard to do that. Okay, and I'm going to subtract 1/4. Well, what is 1/4 in the world of eighths? So I'm just going to draw another egg carton here. I'm going to cut it into fourths. And I'm going to notice that 1/4 is, I'm going to put x's because I'm subtracting. 1/4 is 2 squares. So I'm subtracting. So I got to take away 2 of the eggs in the blue in the 5/8 rectangle. So I'm going to go ahead and take away 2 because that would represent 1/4. And what's left over is my answer. So my answer is 3/8. So I'm going to do a subtraction problem here. So my answer is 3/8. Because subtraction is taking something away. Problem 7. Solve 3/8 plus half plus 3/4. Okay, so we're adding. And the important thing is, right here, that number 8, my egg cartons or my rectangles have to be made up of 8 equal pieces or sections. You can't use an egg carton of 12. So this will be my 3/8. 3/8 would have 3 eggs. Half, I'll do that in red. Half would have 4. And 3/4, I'll do that in blue. Notice all my things look exactly the same. The rectangles have the same dimensions. And 3/4. Actually, 3/4. Those are fourths, and I'd fill in 3 of them. And what are we doing with this problem? We're adding, so I'm going to just put little plus signs between all these. And now it's just simply counting all the circles, or all the eggs, whatever it is you're counting inside. And how many do we get? Let's see. There's 3 here. There's 4 here. And there is 6 here. So altogether, let's see. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 3 is, it's 13. And we're working in eighths. So it's going to be 13/8. Okay, 13 is larger than 8, so I need more than one rectangle or egg carton to represent that answer. So I'm going to need 2 of them. And I'm going to fill in 13. So one's completely full. That would be 8. And I need to fill it with 5 more in my second rectangle or egg carton. So altogether I have 1 whole and 5/8. So my answer is 1 and 5/8. One thing you could have done that I wish I would have showed you on this video, I'll backtrack real quick, is these all should be colored in the same number of egg colors that you have to the left. So I apologize for that. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Because then I know that you are color coordinating the eggs from the left into the new cartons on the right. I hope that made sense. Okay, number 8 is some division problems. We've done this before, so hopefully this won't take too long. I'm going to divide 276 in the first problem by 12, and we've been using multiplication menus. So the first thing you're going to do is solve these problems. $60, $120, $240, and those will help me solve this problem here. And right away I can see 20 times 12 is a really good one to use. So I'm going to put 20 here and put 240. Subtract. 6 minus 0 is 6. 7 minus 4 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. Now I have to see how many 12s go into 36. I look at my menu and voila! 3 times 12 is 36. Mr. Knowles didn't leave me enough room to do my work up here, but let's put a little 20 plus 3 there. And 3 times 12 is 36. So my answer up above, actually it's 20 and 3. Together the answer is 23. Sorry about not leaving you enough room. So I'm just going to do this 23, and I'm going to circle it. So when Mr. Knowles looks at my paper, he understands what my answer is. Circling it or highlighting it would be helpful. Down below, last one. 567 divided by 21. Okay, to the right is a multiplication menu. So I'm going to complete this first because it will help me with my division. 42, 63, 21 times 5. Well, I know 20 times 5 is 100. So 21 times 5 should be 105. 21 times 10, well, that's 210. And if I double that, 420, that's the answer to 20 times 21. And I look over to the problem, and I can see right away 20 times 21 is going to be helpful. So I'm going to put a 20 here. And the answer to that is 420. And I subtract. 7 minus 0 is 7. 6 minus 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Alright. I need some I got a little more work to do, I should say. I look to the left, and I see that 5 times 21 is a good number to use. So I'm going to put a little 5 up here. Maybe I'll use another color. 5 times 21 is 105. Subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. 4 minus 0 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. Got a little more work to do. 42. Ooh, I see next door in the multiplication menu that 2 times 21 is 42. So I'm just going to put a little 2 up here. 2 times 21 is 42. No remainders. So now simply, I just have to put all these things together, and that's my answer. 25 and 2 is 27. So my answer to this problem is 27. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, please ask.